Greetings. Hardly anyone is perfect. Very disappointing. Sometimes folks aren't even, well, they're not even good enough. Specifically about what we eat. So many temptations, which is the point. Any food that's ever been a powder is a processed food. It's not just things that come in boxes, bags, and cans. Bread, the staff of life, is a processed food. And depending on the ingredients, it can be more or less toxic. But it is processed, which means a great deal of the digesting has already been done. And all those calories are ready to flood into your bloodstream all at once rather than trickle in like chewing the grains would mean. You see the point. There can be a big hypoglycemic effect, sugar, high and low, and that makes for a weight issue. So processed foods are pre-digested and amount to instant blood sugar, which turns into fat. These carbs are more than refined. They're industrial carbs. There's a way to cheat on the way you've cheated. One is soluble fiber. There are two sorts of dietary fiber, soluble and insoluble. Insoluble adds bulk and roughage, which is necessary for healthy elimination, and there actually is a nutritional element in providing energy to the cells of the colon. Soluble fiber absorbs water inside the digestive tract and becomes sticky. This is good because the gel mixes with processed foods and slows down the absorption of the sugar. Adding soluble fiber somewhat undoes the hypoglycemic effect. Birthday boy still ate all that cake with no meaningful nutrients and all those calories, but if he supplements some soluble fiber, the industrial carbs won't go racing into his bloodstream, causing a hysterical insulin response. It's as if he ate little pieces of cake over 5 hours rather than a lot, big pieces, all at once. He won't be burning the fat he already has, but he won't be adding new fat either, the way he would without the fiber. It's unprocessing the food. It's a cheat. It doesn't add nutrients, which would be the major reason for eating, so the theory goes. But reality is what it is, and sometimes we need to undo some of the folly we've indulged in. I've talked about glucomannan as a supplement. It's a vegetable fiber derived from konjac root from Southeast Asia. It's sold as capsules under various names. It doesn't dissolve in water. It forms that thick, gooey gel and expands to maybe 100 times its original mass. A gram, about the size of a pill, grows to the size of a fist. It's impressive. This bulk gives a feeling of fullness, but much more important in terms of health is that it regulates insulin. It's a cheat. Birthday boy should have eaten nutritious food, carrot cake. But once the shame and blame is out of the way, and the guilt and the self-loathing and defensiveness about unhealthful, long-term toxic eating, once we're done with the emotion, if ever, we can get practical. Take a soluble fiber pill. There's one named PGX. It doesn't make the bad food good, but it makes it less damaging. And that is a sort of good because it makes a very real difference. I've seen real fat loss, about a pound a week, with no lifestyle changes. Just 1 or 2 pills before each meal. Plenty of water. You've got to do that. There are no guarantees, but that fat loss, it can happen. It's not a good thing to eat poorly and then try to undo the damage. Eat properly, nutrient-dense, calorie-poor foods. But we live in the real world, and if you cheat on your diet, cheat back, cheat again. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but the second cheat makes the first less wrong. Have a great day.